Okay, so check this out. So this is kind of a full mock-up of infrared bounce system with mostly proper electronics. Um, so first thing that's going on, compared to the last system I did. So this one has a photodiode going through a transimpedance amp and IR photo emitter. Um, the IR photo emitter is being modulated at 500 hertz, which lets us detect the difference from ambient light. I'm reading this whole thing in, I'm not doing any analog filtering right now, just because I happen to not have the right diode on me. I have some coming in tomorrow. But I'm doing digital filtering on this microcontroller. This microcontroller has 12-bit ADC resolution. That's higher than the 10-bit Arduino ADC resolution. So first thing to look at, and so what we're looking at here, this is a graph, kind of like an oscilloscope trace of the output of that photodiode. First thing to look at, so here is bright light. You'll notice it doesn't change at all, and that shows you that the filtering is working. It sees slow changes, and then those will change. So like this here, it's seeing the brightness change, but over time, the filtering pulls that out. And we go back to a baseline. Same thing is true if I kill the room lights. So it really shouldn't make much of a change whether this is in ambient lighting or not, and it should still be able to detect with good accuracy the bounce system. So I'm going to bring those back up. So just to show, this is able to sense values, I'd say starting 5 to 6 inches above the sensors. And then it increases. It's a nonlinear increase as I get further down. But I see discernible data right about here, which is, I think, yeah, maybe even lower, maybe like 4 inches, where I start getting really solid data. This is running in very slow, mostly because I'm doing filtering digitally, and I'm doing a whole lot of smoothing to get rid of little artifacts that I'm seeing through my digital filtering. If once we throw an analog filter on, I'd be able to sample much faster. So that's the system. It seems pretty promising. The only thing I would change is putting an envelope follower, which is a simple diode, resistor, capacitor filter on after this whole thing. But the rest of it looks really good.